It is as the title said.
You know how to read by now, I hope. Early game.
Fran, the light fairy queen. That's all. On the late game.
No, you have to say what she does.
Oh,
Actually, that's it.
For realsies though, Fran is probably the best healer that you're going to be using in the early game. She's going to be following you and acting as your primary support and source of immunity for most of your time in dungeons.
Number 2, Fire Shadow Claw. Actually, the only Shadow Claw. Why do we even call him the fire one?
Mr. Claw is an awesome AoE strip monster that was recommended in our DB10 and DB12 guide.
And also brings him some damage. But wait, why is he number 2? What about Ergar?
Ergar's not. He's not even a runner.
Well, we should put both of them in number 3.
Yeah, both can be in number 3. That's completely fine. Something to note for Shadow Claw is that he no longer comes with a full set of runes on him. So remember to prioritize 100% crit rate because he has a skill that is incumbent on you landing a crit for every single hit of the 3 hits that it lands.
And if you're asking yourself, should I get an Ergar? My question is, what are your ranks in the beasts? If you need to increase those and maybe farm some Reaps or Homunculus, you will certainly get some help from.
Paper flip sound effect.
Mid to late game.
You probably already have Fran at this point, maybe the Fire Shadow Claw, and Ergar as well. There's an end to this sentence, I promise. That wasn't it.
The shop should be all about Reaps for you right now. You want to improve the quality of your runes, with the exception of if you don't have enough legend runes, then you might want to snipe one off the ancient shop.
Yeah, the only time you're going to get the rune is if you don't have enough runes to re-up with the re-ups that you're getting. Or maybe your priority is trying to get a sick combo off with Raok at RTA, in which case you should invest in Elsharion, the light Ifrit.
It's pretty fun. Good for countering some stuff in Siege too.
As a refresher, Elsharion strips and then gives whatever he stripped to your entire team. If you want to know more about him, we actually have a Monster Lab episode. So Senior Researcher Math, though at the time, just Junior Researcher, can give you an update.
It's the smartest stripper in Summoner's War. And since ancient coins are pretty rare to come by and you can only get them through a bunch of events, we don't recommend getting the summoning stones or the legendary species. We don't recommend getting the summoning stones or the legendary pieces unless you're desperate, like Evan.
Hi, yes, I get the summoning stones. Especially because you can get summoning stones by participating in guild content or just by running through TOA. And of course, legendary pieces can also be crafted, though that means
we can't talk about that. That's exclusive content for the Handyman's Crafting Guild. Let's bring out the toolbox.
Let's crack this bad boy open. All right, I think that's everything.
Everything. Yeah.
That's it. That's everything. There's nothing left.
Dunzo.